Welcome to City on a Hill Gaming, a family-friendly tabletop RPG podcast. Let's meet our players.
Hello, I'm Daniel.
Hi, I'm Grant.
Hi, I'm Peter.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hey, I'm Shaneen.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
What's up? I'm Ben.
We hope you enjoy our show. About the time you put them in the back of the cart, you do hear the sound of someone running away from over in this opposite direction. Potentially multiple people running away.
Hi.
Nobody wants to be burritos, I guess.
No. How long does sleep last for? No reason.
1 minute.
One
Okay.
minute, yeah.
And Peter, how long does...
Also a minute.
Thank you. Got it. I mean, they're tied up, so it totally, absolutely doesn't matter in the slightest, I'm sure. But just for my own edification, and since they're now making this journey with us...
I think they're also now
Strong.
in the cart.
Okay, you guys move forward past the pit and continue on until evening. I assume everyone is taking watches to maintain the safety of everyone involved, including the burrito.
Yeah.
I will take it upon myself to make sure that these people get food and water and
Okay.
have their basic needs met. I'll grab like a not too like lumpy and hard sack of something for them to use as a pillow, and
Okay.
evening comes around and stuff. Like they're not going to be released, but they're not going to be treated in any way inhumanely either.
Bandit 1 seems surprisingly comfortable and appreciative.
And the burrito probably is.
She's less excited.
I figured it would feel like one of those weighted blankets, kind of comforting and,
Okay. Soothing, relaxing.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Especially whenever they're riding in the back of the cart and there's an orc sitting on them.
Bandit Rito for a better night's sleep. Okay, good. All right. Whoever's taking watches, roll perception. Wisdom, please.
Let's see if I can not get a 6 this time, or a 5 or whatever it was I had before. I think they were 5. I think they were actually
20.
There's a 16. Somebody with no particularly strong bonuses towards that. I've been happy with those rolls so far tonight.
Well, it wasn't a 6.
Yes, it was 10 times, or well, no, not 10 times, just 10 more than a 6.
And
Oh no, not mine.
Grant,
If he
I'm
could
not
roll
mistaken,
a 60 on a d20, I'd be frightened.
Mine was the other.
if you roll
way.
a 60 on 3d20, I'm still going to be really impressed. Grant, you did tell them about the wargs, the large knot wolves, whatever they end up being, because apparently that's variable now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, our jokes aside, Quillane, I'm sure, is a very... I have no doubt Quillane's as responsible a person as any other character I play.
Okay, good.
Way to put that.
There's a vote of confidence.
A lot of flashbacks to Trather that I really don't know what to do with in this moment. We're going to move on. You guys spend the night. There sure are a lot of large, non-wolf-like creatures in this area who sure do come poking around your camp every couple of hours. Slightly larger than the cat Greg is holding, but only slightly.
Is this one of those cases where, like, they keep showing up and we're nervous at first, but after a while it's just like, oh, yep, there's another one.
Mhm.
All right. Cool.
But it's with a significant frequency that is surprising. Okay, so you guys wake up the next day.
Okay.
Sorry, I asked your question.
No, I was going to make a dumb joke.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
So yeah, I'm assuming you guys get up in the morning, everyone has breakfast, everyone is put back in the cart in their current traveling capacity. More of you are having to walk than originally were having to walk because, you have guests now at this weird bed and breakfast you've established in your cart. Bed and breakfast for criminals.
Well, I guess 3. I
I
figure
mean,
we could be
it's really just kind of like the corrections bus, but improvised.
You guys seem
Also,
nicer.
Ryan, I want to talk to you now about my character opening up a B&B for criminals. So
This is my fault. I've made my statements
So
and I
I'm
stand
pretty
by them.
sure everything's going to be bolted down, even the silverware.
Oh,
I
I thought
can't
you meant
actually
when I.
take the fork off the table. Like,
I thought
oh,
you
come
meant when I
on!
I thought you meant everything when I write sessions going forward was going to be bolted down. I'm like, yeah, that seems accurate.
Well, I guess with the silverware, it'd have to be chained to the table.
No, I like the idea that it's bolted down.
No,
You
it's
try
like
and pick the fork up and it just doesn't move.
It's like the pens at the library. They're just on those little cords.
Yeah.
Okay. What a weird thing you guys just did. Love it.
And did you expect any less?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't
And you've
that.
been doing this for how many years now?
Like I said, you guys never cease to amaze me. It was a compliment.
I like how he used past tense there.
No, it still is. Okay. I mean, look, you guys are efficient in combat. That's not a bad thing for a party. I just realized chat could see everything I just did. Right, we're live. That makes a difference. Okay, so Ben, no peeking. Yeah, so you guys
Looking at chat.
Okay, you guys set out for the next day. Do you want to do anything on your journey? Do you wish to talk to your prisoners? Do you wish to, I don't know, with you guys, just
I mean,
whatever.
I'll probably like sermonize the prisoners the whole way. Like,
Okay.
just lots and lots of lectures about, not taking advantage of other people, especially when they're vulnerable, and poor life decisions, and how it's not too late to turn their lives around, but they're really going to need to work on it. And it just goes on and on and on. Like, he barely stops to take a breath.
Okay.
It's all done in a very like kind of soft, patient way, but
Sure.
it's continuous.
The one bandit seems to really be soaking it in. She seems deeply frustrated by all of this, but she is listening.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys travel for another day, spend another night,
How does the ambassador feel about this? Because he's the one riding in the cart with the bandits.
he's deeply troubled by everything
fair.
that's happened since you found the pit trap to begin with. Every bit of this
we
has
should
just been
probably
ridiculous.
ask the bandits what they know about wargs.
Peter, what is the opposed check to deception? For no particular reason.
Insight.
Cool.
Insight.
Anyone who wants to, make an insight check.
This would also be wisdom insight, most likely. So
Yes. And I assume deception is charisma based?
it is.
There's a 17.
Can I oppose their deception with my own deception because I have a high charisma modifier?
You can make your insight check with your charisma modifier.
Okay.
We'll go that route. Sure. We'll explore the doing checks. That's not good for me. I have a pair
You
of
have
That's
7
better.
players. Saying, hey, everybody roll X is a good way to guarantee yourself a high roll.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I have a pair of 3s, so that seems bad.
Unless I'm rolling, and then you do
So
stuff.
yes, you guys do get a good read on them. Okay. Yes, they are very well acquainted with works. The bandit number 1 that's taken a real shine to Peter's character, just spills his absolute guts. Yeah, we see works all the time, and she tries to punch him, but her arms are still in the tarp enclosure. But he seems very nice. It's fine, I'm sure. Yeah, our boss has lots of works. They're nice to us, but not mostly to other people. Lots of works.
This boss, the gladiator?
I think she used to be, yeah. Before she was a bandit. She defeated our boss. Now we work for her.
So I defeat her, you all work for me and carry my praise?
This is the way. I mean, yes. Nope, that wasn't on purpose. That was on purpose. I saw an opportunity and I took it. It's fine. Yeah, that sounds accurate. That is our standard. It is now, at least. This is a one shot. This won't bite me later.
Oh, I know other things you told me before. It will bite you later.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Don't know how it works yet, but I know it's gonna come back.
Greg helped me make part of season 4 before he was on the cast for season 4. That won't be a problem in the future, I'm sure. So yeah, she has lots of work. She's a nice lady. She pays as well. Pays better than the old boss did. Will you pay as well still?
You're probably going to a jail. Getting paid is not really part of that.
I thought we worked for him now.
No.
Inevitably. Oh. He seems disappointed. He was excited to work under UG. Good possibilities of moving up in the company with UG.
Don't let this guy speak for you.
That's what's going to divide the party at the end. Half of them want you to go to prison, the other half want to make you minions. Good, perfect. Everything's
I
fine.
feel like that's the sort of thing that can be hashed out like grown-ups. Like, impulsive grown-ups with short attention spans and not a huge amount of common sense, but grown-ups nonetheless.
So, ugh, gotcha.
I don't understand being a grown-up. There's no supervision. One of the greatest things I ever saw on Facebook. Okay, so you guys move forward with your new found bandits that you now control, possibly. We'll see how the ritual combat goes. Be fine. You're now about a day out of the city of Threll, which is your destination, and where you are to deliver Mr. Ambassador and I guess your prisoners, and also his presence. So yeah. Yes, as USAS says, don't call it treachery, call it upward career progression. Good on him. Man's going places. So yeah, what do? Do you wish to just continue on basically directly to town, I guess is my question.
Don't see why not.
Okay.
Especially because we've only got like half an hour left in the stream.
Minor details, it's fine. Slowly adjust hit points of final boss. You guys are going to change maps. You will appear in total darkness, per the usual. I will try and not make that darkness permanent. Hopes he doesn't make the permanent darkness. Good! Everything's fine.
Hey,
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys should be down at the bottom with your entire group of... There were 6 of you originally, now there's like 10. Okay. As you continue on towards the city, you get there, it's about, we'll say 6 p.m. And normally, because at least 2 or 3 of you have been to this city before, normally there's guards standing guard outside the front gate. There are not only no guards, but the front gate has a giant bar across it, which is not normally there.
Weird that that's on the outside, but okay.
Don't overthink that. I didn't.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if
that's a
it's
good point.
if this is the whole if you're not locked in here, with us, I'm locked in here with you kind of thing, or whatever the line is.
If you're not locked out here with us, we're locked out here with... Yeah, no, that's more or less the same thing. Yeah, that tracks.
Mm-hmm. Somebody decided to lock people in the city. Okay,
Mhm.
that's an interesting
or
choice.
a Douglas Adams, build a little wall and okay, that's the asylum, but the asylum's on the other side of the wall.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, so you can see the front gate. None of you are high enough level to have fireball, right? Okay, good.
No.
I did my best.
I was careful about that one. Fireball, the great ender of all of Ryan's combat encounters. Okay, so as you guys approach the city gates, you see... That didn't work. The last time that didn't work, I put the whole map in darkness. Hey, there we go. There's a woman leaning against the front gate, twirling an axe. Ugg recognizes her. This is famed almost champion, because she abandoned the tournament and stole the crown instead of fighting her final fight. Vinar Ill. And she looks at you guys and she sees you coming and she smiles. She waves also.
Hello?
Wave at her.
Greetings. Thank you for bringing me my gold directly to me. It's greatly appreciated.
Oh, no. We don't bring gold. We bring these. Wait to the lovely minions.
She kind of just leans over. That's disappointing. But you took good care of them, and I appreciate that. So, as clearly things did not work out for them and the pit trap, if you can't do, if you can't accomplish what I hope they would, it's disappointing. Guess I'll have to do it myself.
You sure you want to do this? Because, point back, like, that took about 10 seconds.
That's why they're the first line. She looks immensely, unnecessarily confident in the fact that there's one of her and 6 of you. Well, 6.5 of you. There's the ambassador, but I don't really... Close enough.
If we're counting size, then it would be 7.
7. You are size category large. He's not size category large. I hope he's not.
No.
He's not. Okay.
Because I'm a halfling, so
Andrea is size category small. Greg is thankfully not size category large because that would be bad for everyone. But size category
Not
small
least
does.
the poor horses pulling the cart.
know
Holy
that's
cow.
Small does have advantages. I think you get bonuses to AC against things bigger than you. So that seems good.
Not so much in this edition,
But
but
is that not a thing here?
I can
I think
move
some of them.
through spaces with people who are a size bigger than
That
me.
was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good. So I'll be taking back my help, and taking your gold, and taking your ambassador friend. She waves at it.
that would be no, and no.
Okay,
It'd be-
Or
It'd be yeah, sure, whatever. No and no.
you
for
keep
me,
the
but-
minions. I take everything else,
No. You can have them back.
Okay.
That's fine.
and
Aw.
everything else.
We should ask them
No,
if they
I-
want to go with her.
The one doesn't. The other does not. I said it does not twice. One does. One doesn't. Not that I think her vote necessarily counts all that much in this situation because she is.
I'm
Still,
guessing the
tied
I
up.
was guessing the burrito's the one that wants
Yeah.
to go.
she would love to.
Is
Not
she
that you
gonna,
are
like,
gracious
inch-
hosts, but you know.
Is she gonna try to like inchworm it up there?
You know what? I tell you what. You're welcome to come with us.
That would, I assume, mean going inside the locked city. And presumably turning myself over to the authorities.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Hmm.
you could just ride with us and chat.
And I can leave
And then
at
turn
the
yourself
end.
over to the authorities at the end.
I mean, I technically haven't committed a crime. I've just
Well,
asked
then
politely for
they'll
you to
let you
turn
go
over my
pretty
gold.
early, won't they?
It's fine.
I feel like the crime is implied.
That's fine.
Strongly
Listen,
implied,
he
yeah.
was strongly
Yeah,
It's
implied. He's
definitely
not
an
wrong about that.
indication of chicanery and ne'er-do-wellness.
That all seems accurate. Okay, so all of the nonsense that we are aside, you guys should probably roll initiative.
Okay. I mean, I
Fine.
was very serious about the hey, you're welcome to just come along with the chat with us for a chat, but
She's going to pass. She appreciates your offer, though.
that's good. All right, give us that turn order. if you would,
Yes,
Ryan.
let us get a turn order going. That one? That one. And we'll remove all turns.
Peter, what is the default for initiative in?
It's still Dex.
Okay, because it's labeled as vehicles on the
Yeah,
sheet, so-
there's a whole.
Hey, an actual initiative score.
There we go.
Oh, no way.
Roll not
Okay.
going through though.
Yeah, I had to clear the turn order because it still had the bandits on it. So
Let's do it manually here. 20.
get you guys added in.
I've been there twice now.
It is not rolling for me.
Ugg gets plenty of turns.
Yeah, it wasn't for me either.
You have to roll it as wisdom perception.
Huh.
Huh.
Broken otherwise? Interesting.
Yep. So you roll roll what it should be, roll wisdom perception, and then change the number.
Technology is wonderful until it's not. I've
Peter,
also
what
got
is your
20.
tiebreaker?
Oh yeah, dexterity modifier.
Probably
Yeah.
Dex again, I would imagine. Mine's 14. I'm guessing yours is higher, being an adept.
Yeah, 16. Yep.
And I'm in the turn order twice.
Yeah, I tried to remove you and it didn't cooperate. We'll ignore the second one because I know it's the first one. Oop. Hey! Natural 20.
Wait, that's bad.
It's fine.
I was saying, yay, a crit. Then I remembered, oh yeah, no, that's bad.
No, that was mine. That's good. Did anyone beat a 22? No, good. This is only good for me. Somehow Ben has a 20 and a half?
It's the tiebreaker because we both had 20s.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh,
that's
Phil,
impressive.
Right?
There's a
Peter,
weird...
you said you had 20?
I have a 7. Oh, Peter has a 20. Yeah, I have a 7. Elias, what is your dex?
Mine is 14.
So is mine.
And Peter, you have a 7 total?
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh, yours
trying to
rolled
keep-
twice. That's what it was. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, mine was a 20. I rolled the actual thing first and then
Okay.
Gotcha.
had to mess with the
And-
buggy character sheet.
There we go. And those, and those, and those. And then the extra one that we're not going to worry about, I promise. Okay. So, she smiles. You know, I wish you guys the best of luck, but I really am going to need my gold back. And my ambassador, too.
See, I don't think either of these things were ever yours to begin with.
Yeah.
She smiles. I tell you what, anyone who wants to, while I'm taking her actions, make insight checks. Wisdom.
Okay.
It was 21.
Oof.
19.
5.
Okay.
I'm insightful.
15.
Love it. Love to see it. Okay, that's what
My hat's getting in the way.
It does make it difficult to read faces.
I think with a hat like that, it's kind of like from Robin Hood Men in Tights when he's undercover at the archery competition.
Yeah.
Peter, does an 18 hit your armor class?
It does.
Okay,
So-
you take. She moves forward, and she throws a dagger at you. You take 5 damage.
Ow!
And for everyone who made insight checks and got more than a 12, when she says "my ambassador," he looks not nervous. He looks immensely guilty.
Shenanigans finest.
So Peter takes some damage, and now, Ugg. It is time for Ugg to, do Ugg things.
I don't think so. I should be much further down with a 7.
I thought you had a 21.
No, I have a
Ew.
7. The 21 was using perception instead of dex.
Oh, right. Ben, your turn.
Cool.
Fixed it.
Bonus action. I'm going to activate Dwarven Toughness
Okay.
for 1d10 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. That's
and I'll do
a
this on
lot.
screen. What
4
did I get?
plus 3. So
4. So 7 temporary hit points.
7 temporary hit points. Let
I
me see
like
it.
those numbers.
Seems good.
Temporary hit points, 7. And then I'm going to go back to screen. I'm going to try to circle around her with 35. 1, 15, 20, 25, I'm going to circle around behind her
Whoa.
and start chuckling at her and kind of lift the brim of my hat and roll it back a little bit, pin it in place with the 2 darts,
Okay.
and just prepare.
Okay. That seems real bad for me. Peter, what will Elias do?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and try hold person again.
Okay. And I need to
So-
make a saving throw, I believe you said.
Yep. Wisdom.
Okay. And
And the DC is 13.
okay. It's not the worst option. Nope. 15.
Dang it!
She just smiles at you.
I'm gonna back up a little bit here.
Okay. So that is Peter's turn. Grant.
Right. So Quillen's gonna turn to the ambassador and just sort of sit down next to him and do a little produce flame, hold a flame in his hand. So, all right, Ambassador, listen. While everyone else is busy, I wanted to ask you real quick. You want to tell me exactly what's going on here? You know, between friends and sartorial buddies.
He has
Our
greatly
purple hat.
admired your purple hat. He's like shaking. He's visibly shaking.
Yeah, well, that's what the flame in my hand is for.
I made a deal
Mm-hmm.
with Vinar
Yes.
to cut me in.
Yes.
I just have to give her everything that's in the cart.
And that's it?
Mm-hmm. And tell her when some carts and other caravans are moving through the area.
Ah.
Occasionally. Like all the time.
You know, I had you pegged as smarter than this.
He now looks
I am-
slightly disappointed in himself.
I am disappointed in you too. I really thought you were doing better than this, but all right. Well, listen. Sit tight. Don't go anywhere. You're more flammable than you look.
That's concerning. Could you guys hear whatever 1800 horsepower vehicle just drove past the house? Or did that not pick up
You're
on my
fine.
mic?
No.
Okay, good. That thing. Good night. That was impressive. He's terrified. I think is that a condition, Peter? Is that actually a condition?
No.
How about
Frightened is.
Yeah, frightened but not
frightened?
terrified.
Good. He is frightened. In name and condition also. We'll go with that. Because
Cool. That's all my turn is that little chat and whatever, like whatever else is kind of going on. I like but I do like the idea of Quillane and the ambassador just having a little heart to heart, my arm
heart-to-heart.
kind of around his shoulders, just having a little chat while everyone else is frantically doing D&D battle.
Perfect. You love to see it. Shaneen, what would you like to do, ma'am?
All right. Well, Saphira was also considering giving an intimidating lecture to the ambassador, but seeing that is well in hand, she will instead just come in swinging, and we're running up to the lady boss here.
Okay.
We're attacking with the longsword.
A new challenger approaches.
15 to hit.
15. Oh, that's not the page I wanted. 15 to hit. I changed pages in the PDF and I should not have done that. There we go. 15. Actually does hit. You have broken through her armor class.
Oh,
Just-
good. It's Blairy the podcast train.
Hey, Blairy's back. I miss Blairy.
Just 5 damage.
Okay. She looks surprised. She's not used to people actually successfully hitting her.
She will see the rage in my face, and I will tell her it is people like you that make the realm unsafe.
She's a little thrown off. Greg. Now is the time of Ugg.
Yes. Well, it is always the time of Ugg.
That's true.
There we go.
Ugg.
Yes. Not quite close enough to get her with my own longsword yet, but still within. Just chuck a javelin up there first.
Time to return the pit spikes.
Well, a longer form version. Once I run through all of those, then it will be the pit spikes because they won't hurt as much.
That's probably true. Yes, a 24 hits. That's a big
So
number.
yes, she did get the point.
Daniel's not here, and I thought
Sharp
I was
argument
safe.
that he's made there.
Thought I was safe. I was not safe.
You're never
Never
safe
safe.
from the
No, I'm
puns.
really
For
not.
those listeners at home, we have the ability to put notes in our weapon attacks.
Get
My
the point.
javelins is
Flawless victory. Is Ugg finished?
for now, yes.
Good.
His time will come again.
Not that long from now. Hilly.
Haley's gonna do a little, just funny little dance and cast hideous laughter.
Okay. Okay.
So that's a wisdom save, I think.
We will
And I don't
find
think
out.
my is so.
Non-specific hideous laughter. Cripple an enemy with laughter. That seems bad. Wisdom saving throw. I'm pretty sure that was. Yep, that's the number. What is your DC, ma'am?
We'll find out in a second.
I got a 15 for what it's worth.
Yeah. It's a 15.
Yay! I save. I think I save. What do you say to attempt to make her laugh?
I'm just dancing. Just
Okay,
doing a silly
okay.
little thing.
Good. Love it. I envision Johnny Bravo doing the monkey. Because that always makes me laugh. Do the monkey. Okay. Again, I should really have my camera on for chat the whole time. That would have been much funnier. Okay. Now is the time of the warg. / Chihuahua. Whichever seems worse. Warg has a speed. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. I need to actually measure that because that seems farther than makes sense. Huh. Well, that's good for me. Ugg make new friend. Elias also make new friend.
Yay, Ugg
Oh,
have
dear.
friend now.
Sapphira make
Ugg
new
have
friend.
pupper friend.
And Dovrin, in fact, also make new friend.
Pupper
the
friends.
Pupper friends. They mean no harm, I promise. For the 4 of you, well, that natural one misses, who was first? We'll go with, Greg. Greg, the natural one misses you. Peter, I'm fairly certain a 9 doesn't break through your armor class.
Nope.
And 21. 21, does that hit Shaneen?
Yep.
Yay! I got one. 18, does 18 hit Ben?
It does.
Yay! Victory is mine. You each take 7 damage as wargs
Hey, that's my temporary hit points.
jump up and nip at your heels / aggressively bite you. And that's all the wargs' turns. And now it's Ugg's temporary non-existent turn, which means it's now Vinar's turn. And she smiles when she sees the dogs run up. She's very excited about that. Shaneen, how do we feel about a natural 20 versus your
I guess that'll
versus your
hit.
armor class? Okay, cool. Peter, for both chat and my edification, how do crits work in this system?
They double the damage that you
Purely double the damage.
So,
okay.
Yep.
Does that include the damage bonuses?
I believe so, but let me double check.
Thank you, sir. Shaneen, you take 10 damage as she slices you with her short sword.
Rude.
A little. I do need you to make an attack of opportunity, as she is going to try and move away from you.
All right.
So just a regular attack with your sword.
When you score a critical hit, you double the attack's damage against the target, including static modifiers. A critical hit can be turned into a regular hit by sacrificing an equipped shield or choosing to suffer fatigue.
Shaneen, you have a shield if you want to take half damage.
Or you can take a level of fatigue instead as well.
Okay, we'll say Shaneen only takes 5 damage then.
All right.
And then make your attack of opportunity as she attempts to go hit Ben instead.
All right. Just a 13.
Okay, that misses. Ben, you have a dog friend.
Yep. Yeah, dog friend.
Dog friend.
I think
Angry
more
growling dog
important
friend.
to me. Yeah. Yep. Okay, we're gonna do this. We are going to. Oh, what is where's the feature at? There it is. I'm gonna burn. Oh, this is really early in the fight to do this.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
Bring it on.
I am going to burn 2 exertion points.
Okay.
And I'm going to initiate the battle dance.
Oh no.
Um,
Did I write a page number next to Battle Dance?
Yeah, 111.
Thank you.
Or if you're Tolkien, 11D1st.
Good. Battle Dance. You gain proficiency in the performance skill. As a bonus action, you can spend 2 exertion points to bob and sway, starting a battle dance. Until the end of your turn, your speed increases by 20 feet, and opportunity attacks against you are made with disadvantage. When an opportunity attack misses you, you can use your reaction to retaliate with an unarmed strike.
Yep.
I assume that means you're moving away.
So yes. So he will be moving to flank Miss Boss Lady.
Okay. Opportunity attack at disadvantage. 17.
Oof. That actually does not miss.
Yay. You take 5 damage.
Okay. I'll accept that. 5. Which I will then do. Was that I don't think that was a bonus action. Didn't say that bonus action. Did it?
I will double check. As a bonus
I don't
action.
think it did. It is a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
To begin the battle.
Anyways, then I will go ahead and use my short sword.
Okay.
And attack Big Boss Lady.
Short sword, Big Boss Lady.
9
misses.
9 misses.
Peter.
I will keep going past her.
Okay. You do have more movement.
Because I get 5 to 10 to get to there.
You have like 45 feet.
We're going to run down. Yeah. Plus 20 out, don't I? With the battle dance?
I think it's like 35 plus 10. Another 20.
Yeah, so I have 55.
And you've used 10.
So there's 10. Another 10 gets down to the other one as I run past that one. Another 10 to run past that one.
Okay.
It's So I'm going to come all the way over here. So I'm going to draw opportunity attacks from her, and the two wargs by Ugg and Elias.
That's a no. One of them hits you. You take 5 damage.
Okay. The one that didn't.
Okay. You punch him.
Another 5. You said another 5.
Yes.
Then I'm going to make unarmed strike against the ones that missed. So it was 1 miss or 2 misses?
1 miss. Oh, and her. So you make unarmed strikes against both of them.
Okay, so that's against the warg, and a 25 against her.
Warg misses, she hits. So you double her damage. All right. And is that your end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Peter.
All right, so I am going to look at this warg that is being very hostile towards me, and I'm going to use command, and the command is going to be sit.
Okay. I presume that means I need to make a saving throw of some kind.
Yes, wisdom DC 13. I mean, it's a dog. Come on.
Who's a good boy? That's a 2.
Yeah.
That
Dog
would be the
sits,
warg.
wags his tail a little bit.
Mhm.
Good boy.
Who's a good warg? Okay. Grant.
Past a little bit of the fire, I'm still holding over to my my left hand. Lean backwards out of the cart. Are y'all not done yet? All right,
Working on it.
here, let me help. And I'm gonna fire off a scorching ray at the warg next to Saphira.
Okay.
There's actually going to be a bunch of these. So
Oh, no. I believe I need to make dexterity saving throws here.
no, this is a ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay. Range away.
And, all right.
Scorching ray.
8 certainly isn't going to hit.
8 does not hit.
18?
18 definitely hits. Which warg is that?
Cool. That's a 7 fire damage against the same one.
Okay. That warg is gone.
Aim my third one over at the one on Ugnarg.
Ugnarg warg.
14?
14 hits.
All right. 4 fire damage.
There now remain only her and 2 warg.
Right. Carry on, gentlemen.
Goes back into the cart. Continues not paying attention to what's happening. Love it. Shaneen.
All right. I will use my True Strike cantrip.
Okay. Make sure you hit like it.
Yeah. And am I still near her? You said she moved away, right?
I think she moved to you. No,
Okay.
She never did move. Assume she's still near you.
All right. And I will take a swing.
Now, I will say True Strike technically takes your full action.
Yeah, you're setting yourself up for the next turn.
It's a cantrip.
It's still a full
Right.
action cantrip, though.
Yeah, it's an
Is it?
action.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was
Oh.
a bonus action, you could use it and then attack in the same turn.
Yeah, cantrip just means a spell you can cast over and over without running out of slots.
Oh, one action.
yeah.
Yep.
So if you'd rather just move and hit her, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll just hit.
You hit her last time. Swing that longsword.
Oh, I don't think so though. 14.
Just barely, no. The Ugg of Narg.
Yes. Oh, well, my lovely warg is taken care of.
Yes, no more dog companion.
So let's make our way up here and try and see if there's an easy way to do advantage roll, but there's not.
Top of the sheet should say
Okay, there it is. There we go. I didn't see that. Thank you. Well, because now I don't have to spear. I can just longsword.
No, this hits.
I'm gonna roll
That's a
once more
knife.
just in case it's the crit. Because I clicked advantage, but it still only wrote it once. So that's weird. Okay, well,
First
that
one
was
hits
better
still.
anyway. Yeah.
Is that
figured
all?
you'd enjoy my yeah?
Is that all Ugg of Narg will do?
No. I tell her we did not get to battle before, but now we shall, and I earned my crown.
Ugh. Interesting. It's been some time. Andrea.
Okay. Hilly's gonna cast Shattering Barrage, and I can target 3 people, 3 creatures with that one. So
Okay.
one for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's a ranged spell attack.
Oh, hurls orbs of broken glass.
Yeah.
2d4 slashing damage. Okay.
It's a very fun spell that I very nearly took.
With suspended broken glass floating in the air. Good. Oh no. Okay. You hit her and one of the warg.
Okay.
It's all come crashing down.
So each of those does. Oh no! Now I make dexterity saving throws. Oh no, that's my next turn. Okay. Roll 2d4 twice. Okay. She take. Okay. That warg is gone. She takes an amount of damage. As you hurl broken glass at them. That's really interesting. Okay.
Some of the new spells are pretty awesome.
Yeah, they really are. It is the warg's turn. As Andrea finishes hurling shards of broken glass. That's fascinating. I mean, I put it on the character sheet, but still, that's really interesting. You hear someone whistle from off in the trees, and the last warg runs off. Vinar looks disappointed. Like she recognizes the whistle. So...
Can I whistle back? Because I'm a bard.
Yes. The warg peeks his head back out of the trees at you, then leaves again. It responded. But you can't keep it. I've had this experience with parties before. This goes badly for me. You guys are going to start trying to tame the creatures, and that just seems bad.
Oh, it's already begun.
Yeah. Yeah, it has. In the interest of time, as it is past 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time / Eastern Daylight Time, whichever of the Eastern times it is currently.
EDT.
Thank you. She looks disappointed, but she knows she has been bested in combat, and especially without her companions, because she kind of counts on them. I am asking chat why I keep putting animals in my games then. I didn't say I learned from my lessons. They happen, and I remember them afterwards when I repeat them again. But I don't necessarily learn from them in the moment, which is maybe a good life lesson from Ryan's mistakes.
I think there's a biblical line that this falls into.
Okay.
And the Israelites did evil in the sight of the Lord again.
That comes up a lot, unfortunately. She surrenders, and she looks disappointed. Actually, for the first time, she looks disappointed and significantly less confident than before. So I suppose this means you're in charge of the bandits now, Ugg.
Yes.
Okay.
Is she wearing her crown still?
She keeps it on a chain at her waist.
Yeah, I'm just going to pop that right off. Now maybe 2 will fit my head.
Ugh of 2 crowns. Okay.
Elias is going to walk up and be like, now would be a good time to think about turning over a new leaf.
Suppose I could become a gladiator again. I do kind of miss it.
No. I had a much more dramatic career change in mind for you.
I have concerns. Go ahead.
I'm just like, he walks off like, the whole like
you're just gonna make her ponder that now.
And,
okay.
Yeah. It's like,
I think I gotta stop trying to undercut Peter on mute. Carry on.
So be it. If you ask nicely, they'll probably accept your treaty. Not that I think the bandits will be much more issue moving forward. So do you let her leave, or do you turn her into the authorities?
I think we turn all 3 of them into the authorities.
Look, she said she wanted to be with the cart and the ambassador and the gold, and we can take care of that. It's fine.
We can, yes, we can deliver it all to the proper authorities.
Perfect.
Do we have another rope? Or 2 more ropes, really?
Every one of you has
I have fire.
Also that. You deliver her and everyone to the proper authorities. You turn over the gold. They accept your peace treaty. What do you do with the ambassador?
I think he should be turned over too.
Okay,
Yes.
fair enough.
Yeah.
They look surprised because, they were expecting him for not that, but they take him into custody.
I'll give him a quick
also.
rundown of the little chat we had.
Okay. They present...
I will put in a bit of a good word for all of these people and be like, I think some of them want to reform. You'll figure it out as you talk to them yourselves, I'm sure.
So
and
we
some
shall
of them
see.
want to work for UGG.
Yes, there is always the career path of joining UGG and the Ugnaughts. It's the first thing I came up with. It's fine.
Hey, it's my great band of followers.
They present each of you with 100 gold. And thank you for delivering the gold to them and the ambassador and the prisoners and dealing with the pit trap and the dog problem. And for opening the gate because someone had locked them in the city. That seemed very rude. So that's our weird one shot that went off the rails because Ryan put a pit trap on the map and that was a choice I made. Perfection. And so that is true. They are from Bespin. That's where we're going to stop for the evening because it's time for that. Though I'm sure you guys had much more you could have done given the time. Want to thank the folks at Ian Publishing. I think Level Up Advanced 5e is a very interesting system that will allow the 6 plus Daniel of you to do very interesting things that I'm not going to enjoy.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I know, it's always fun.
You know you're going to love it.
Just use some encounter calculators. It'll be fine.
I tried.
Yeah. Did you use the new one in the back of the Monstrous Menagerie?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, do that and then just bump it up a little harder and you're fine.
Apparently. But nonetheless, thank you guys. Ben, Shaneen, Andrea, Peter, Grant, and Greg for joining me this evening. Thank you to everybody in chat. I know I saw USAS and Cameron was up there somewhere from 1D4-1. Thanks again to them for the raid. Appreciate you guys. We're going to thank our Patreon backers. Oh, and shout out to Kendra. I don't know who Kendra is, but hi. Kendra was there in chat. We want to thank our Patreon backers. Tony, Ashley, Joanne, Ryan, Brian, Doug. Oh, crap. I mean, that's a good problem. We have new Patreon backers. It's not like it's a bad problem. Ryan checks list.
Don't forget to pull us all back up on camera so we can wave bye to everybody.
Everyone's going back on camera in 3, 2. Thanks to Stephanie. That's the one I was missing. Stephanie is our newest Patreon backer. Thank you, Stephanie. And thanks, as always, to our newest, brand new today Patreon backer. Two of our Patreon backers are Andrew and Christina, and they have their two sons, and they were joined today by a brand new member of their family, and now I consider a brand new member of our patron backers, baby Helena, who was born this afternoon. So congratulations to them, and welcome to the City on the Hill family, to baby Helena, as she joins her brothers and the family in supporting us on Patreon. And by that I mean using her parents' money, but I'm going to count it. It's close enough. So yeah, we thank you guys for watching with us live. And if you listen to this later, I'm sure we'll use twitch.tv/CityOnTheHillGaming again at some point in the future. We've done this twice now in 4 years. That means in 2 years we'll be back, I promise. Possibly more often than that. We'll see what happens. You can find us at cityonthehillgaming.com, which should redirect somewhere else now. Working on that still. Find us on Twitter. And, everybody, tell the fine folks, if you would like, where they can find you on the internet. Shaneen, where is Shaneen?
You can find me at thehootandhowl.com,
Okay.
or Twitter at thehootandhowl, or Instagram hootandhowltales, TALES.
Andrea.
You can find me on Twitter at Andrea_is_me.
And I believe there's a link on there to the webcomic.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben, I know you can find on our Discord. Peter, I know you can also find
Pretty
on our
much, yeah.
Discord. And the Saving the Game Discord. Greg,
Yep.
where is Greg on internet?
On Twitter, I am under Teos777. It's also where I am on Twitch, where I stream periodically. I always say I'm going to try to start streaming more often than things happen.
I mean,
But you
look
can
at us.
find-
You're still streaming more often than we are.
I did some math last week when I was on a different show that I have spent more time on other people's things than I have my own recently.
It's not a bad problem.
The way of it.
Grant, where are you at on the internet?
STG Grant on Twitter, but honestly, a lot of times I'm right here on City on a Hill.
There's also that. And if you are so inclined, check out the Retro Rewind podcast, because I'm going to be on there soon. They needed a fill-in guest, and I get to talk at length, and I'm very excited about this, about one of my favorite movies, The Prince of Egypt. Not the most accurate movie, historically speaking, I suppose, technically, but I do love that music. So yeah, go check that out. Check out all our fine folks. Thanks again to our Patreon backers, again, especially the new baby Helena. And thank you guys for listening and tuning in live, and for listening later on. We appreciate you guys. Have a blessed day.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Ryan struggles
Good night.
to remember how to end a stream. Stop stream. There we go. Okay. Thanks for listening to City on a Hill Gaming. For more information, you can find us on Twitter at City on a Hill Game, on Instagram at City on a Hill Gaming, on Twitch at twitch.tv/CityOnAHillGaming, or wherever you listen to podcasts by searching for City on a Hill Gaming. If you want to hear more from the Saving the Game folks, you can find their backlog of episodes at stgcast.org. Thanks as always to our Patreon backers, Stephanie, Ryan, Brian, Doug, Andrew, Christina, Ashley, Joanne, and Tony. We really appreciate everything you guys do to support the show. Thanks for listening, and have a blessed day.